They thought she'd stay silent. They thought she'd bow her head and take it, like she always did. But when they grabbed her collar in the middle of the hallway, the look in her eyes changed. What happened next made the whole school freeze, and by the end of the day, no one dared to call her weak again. This is the story of how one quiet girl taught everyone a lesson they'll never forget. 2. See Sheep Dr. 1. The breaking point. The first time it happened, Aaliyah told herself it was just words. Hey, you lost. This isn't the hood. One of the boys sneered as she walked past. She kept her head down, clutching her books tighter. She was new, transferred halfway through the school year after her mom got a new job in the city. She didn't want trouble. She just wanted to get through her classes and go home. But trouble seemed to find her. Every day. The whispers started in the cafeteria, the snickers in the hallway, the cruel jokes about her hair, her skin, even the way she spoke. And Aaliyah, she endured it, because her mom had taught her, don't give them your reaction. That's what they want. Still, every person has a breaking point. It was a rainy Thursday when it escalated. She was at her locker, swapping textbooks, when 3 boys came up behind her. The ringleader, Ryan, tall, smirking with that arrogant swagger, leaned close. Hey, collar girl, he taunted, tugging lightly at her uniform shirt. What's the matter? Don't like us saying he? She tried to step aside. He blocked her. His friend chuckled, pulling harder on her collar, jerking her back. And that was it. Something inside her snapped. Her father's voice, the one she'd heard only in memories since he passed, echoed in her head. Aaliyah, never forget who you are. You are not small. She looked up, and for the first time, she didn't look afraid. 2. Sheep Dr. 2. The stand. It happened so fast, most people missed the moment it began. 1 second Ryan's hand was gripping her collar. The next, Aaliyah's own hand shot up, grabbed his wrist, and twisted it just enough to make him gasp. The hallway went silent. Her voice was calm, steady, and somehow more powerful than a scream. You don't get to touch me, ever. She let go, but didn't step back. For the first time, the bullies looked unsure. Ryan rubbed his wrist, his smirk gone. His friends exchanged awkward glances, and the watching crowd. They didn't laugh this time. Aaliyah didn't stop there. She took 1 slow step forward. You think I'm weak because I don't fight back. You think I'm scared because I'm quiet. She shook her head. I'm quiet because I choose to be, but not anymore. Word spread like wildfire. By lunch, everyone knew what happened. By the end of the week, the bullies avoided her completely, and something even more unexpected happened. Other kids started speaking up too. Students who'd been pushed around found the courage to say, enough. Weeks later, a freshman girl Aaliyah barely knew stopped her in the hallway. Thanks, she whispered. You made me feel like I can stand up for myself too. Aaliyah smiled. She didn't need applause and she didn't need revenge. She just needed to be heard. And that's the thing about standing up for yourself. It's not just about you. It's about everyone watching, waiting for permission to do the same. They thought she'd stay quiet. They thought she'd just walk away again. But when the bullies grabbed her collar right in front of everyone, she didn't just break her silence. She broke their confidence. What she did next made the whole school go dead silent. Aaliyah had been at her new school for only 3 months, but it felt like 3 years. The stares, the whispers, the not-so-subtle laughs when she walked past. Some mocked her for her accent, some mocked her for her hair, and some just didn't like that she refused to join in with their drama. She wasn't looking for trouble. She avoided confrontation. But that didn't mean trouble wasn't looking for her. It was during lunch when things crossed the line. Aaliyah was carrying her tray when Ryan, the self-proclaimed king of the school, stepped into her path. Where you going, princess? He smirked. She tried to walk around him. He stepped in again. Then it happened. His hand shot forward, grabbing the front of her collar, pulling her closer. The cafeteria went still. No one moved. No one spoke. Except Ryan. What no smart words? Cat got your tongue. Her heart was racing, but her eyes were steady. She placed her tray down slowly, never breaking eye contact. Then, without warning, she grabbed his wrist, twisting it just enough to make him wince. You touch me again, she said, voice calm but razor sharp, and I'll personally call your ambulance. Ryan froze. His friends blinked, and the entire cafeteria watched in silence, some even holding their breath. Ryan stepped back, rubbing his wrist, pretending it didn't hurt. But But the truth was his ego had taken the biggest hit. And for the first time, Aaliyah didn't feel small. Word spread. Students she had never spoken to before nodded at her in the hallway. Some even whispered thank you, and Ryan never touched her again. Sometimes, standing up for yourself doesn't mean shouting. It doesn't mean fighting back with fists. Sometimes, it's about looking your fear in the eye and showing it that you are not afraid anymore. And when you do, you don't just free yourself, you inspire everyone else watching.